Good evening, guys, and happy Tuesday to all of your sunshiny faces. So I think I was telling you guys in yesterday's vlog, the contractor that was coming to put in the windows upstairs came today. Didn't finish, has to come back tomorrow. But I didn't realize like all of what was going into it. I didn't realize like he was like doing the like window sills and everything like that, because upstairs, in the upstairs 4 windows upstairs, we've never had window sills. And so, like, whereas all the downstairs ones do, but I was telling you guys how, like, the downstairs was originally probably built in, like, 59 or 69 or something like that. And so somewhere around in between that decade, I guess. And it was, the main floor was built then. And then the expansion, like, not expansion, but like the dormered out attic part was added at some point later. And we're not exactly sure when it was, but I think I was just telling you guys this in yesterday's vlog. It's weird though, because I've been up for so long today that it feels like I've lived 2 days. So I was like, yesterday's vlog, and I was like, wait, no, that was 2 days ago. And I'm like, wait, no, that was only yesterday. Even though, like I said, this morning feels like it was yesterday because I've been up for so long. But anyways, the upstairs windows, the one that was on the back, the one that he replaced already, that window and the front window though were probably also original to the house as well, but the other 3, they were the ones that had like dormers on them. But obviously the 2 at the ends of the house were like attic windows, so there was no point in having a windowsill on them anyway. Whereas, like I said, the downstairs windows, everything in the whole house, they all have windowsills. But like I said, I don't know if that's uncommon or if that is common to like not have windowsills upstairs. Like, I mean, I guess it's kind of like, I'm thinking about like some other people's houses that I know. Yeah, not everybody has windowsills, I guess, like, you know, but I guess too, again, because our house is older, so I don't know if it's like, because I'm thinking like even my aunt and uncle's house, like they have windowsills, I think, but like I'm thinking like the big like picture windows and stuff like that, sometimes those don't always have windowsills, but normally like normal heighted windows, a lot of times they tend to. I don't know. Like I said, guys, I'm super tired right now, so I'm probably not making much sense, and what I am is just my brain is not computing right now. But like even our picture window in the front of the house has a windowsill. And it's lower, is like, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I feel like a lot of times when they're like higher up windows, they typically tend to almost always have a windowsill. But again, to like lower, like full, like, you know, either like picture windows or what's it called, the other type of windows that they have, bay windows like that. No, sometimes bay windows do too. And like I said, it depends on the house, the style, you know, all that kind of stuff. Normally more modern houses, you don't have that as much. So again, you know, really old houses have like my friend's house. Now, I don't know if it was her dad that did it, because she told me that when they first moved into their house, that I think that like, her dad and like some of his friends ended up doing like a huge gutting of the house, and they ended up redoing and like put in new windowsills. Their windowsills are so deep, like they would leave like their laptops on the windowsills. Like they were like really big, really deep, really like long windows though. But again, too, their house, like the interior had a lot more of like a mission style kind of. It wasn't like Frank Lloyd Wright, but like, you know, again, kind of like the woodwork was very more like detailed and kind of reminded me almost like 20s kind of. Like I said, I have no clue when their house was actually built, but like that's just the kind of the vibe that was given off. And even too, in some of the like furniture pieces that they have was very like wood centric pieces, I guess, if that makes sense. So anyways though, I like loved their windowsills. They had, like I said, these huge deep ones, like at their kitchen table, like they would like leave their laptops like and stuff like that. Like that's how deep the windowsills were. Our windowsills are only like, you know, about that deep. They're not very deep at all. But the upstairs, for again whatever reason, has never had windowsills. And like I said, I think it's just because they were the attic windows, and then when it was dormered out, still they didn't, you know, add windowsills, and then the new ones with the dormer part, they still just didn't add them. So like I said, it's not insanely uncommon to have that, but they are adding them. So I was like, that's so awesome, that's so cool, because we've never had those upstairs. So I think it'll add a little, again, something extra, just because like you could never set anything like on the windowsill windowsills upstairs because there were no windowsills. And to like plants or, you know, anything like that, like you couldn't just set something on there. And so I think that that's really cool that my mom's gonna get that because that'll be in her office and then also in her closet, and then the other spot's kind of in like my parents' bedroom slash book nook space that's gonna be upstairs. And that's the one that they already did. So the windows are, one of them is fully done and fully replaced. The other one is not. That one they still have to finish. I think it's for the most part just the actual like window installation part. I think everything else is done. Like I think they did the framing and all that kind of stuff and possibly the window sills and things like that. But like I was saying, they just didn't have the they put the windows in yet. And then they were also doing some of the work on the outside too, because they have to take a little bit of like the I don't know, not the like siding, but like they have to take the pieces around the window off of the siding, and then so that they can like do like the waterproofing around it and everything like that, which like I was telling you guys too, with the one that they just slapped up there, not the ones they're working on now, but the other ones, the people before us probably replaced that one, which wasn't, I don't even think it was the right size. When it might have been the right size, but anyways, it was just, it was not a good window. It was not installed properly at all, and we've had, like I said, a leak there because of it, so they had to replace the wood there also as well. So anyways, long story short, we're getting the windows replaced upstairs. Alright guys, I totally lost my train of thought. I don't know where I was going with this. Like I said, I'm so tired, but that is also because I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. They ended up coming. They were here for pretty much like most of the day today. But I was up originally. They got here, I guess, a little bit later. Then they went to go and get like the supplies and stuff like that. I don't think they actually started work until maybe around noon or so. I think they got here. They did some stuff at the very beginning. Like they were here, I want to say maybe around 8 or 9 o'clock or something like that. And then they worked for just like a little bit. Then they went to go and get the like supplies stuff or whatever, and then came back, and I think pretty much from like 12 on we're working until like close to 8 o'clock at night, or 7 o'clock or something like that. So they were here for a while today, and so they'll, again, I think that they're kind of finished up with, they thought that they'd probably get it done today, but it looks like that, like I said, there's a little bit more that still is going to be finished up tomorrow. And so that's, I don't know, probably have to be up again tomorrow. But I was up early this morning because originally my mom was like, oh Kayla, we need to get the dogs taken out, we need to get them fed and everything like that before they come, so that you know, we don't have to try and deal with them. Well, you know, again, they were kind of in the backyard, kind of like, you know, like not really, but sort of, I guess, because some of the stuff, you know, the windows are not in the backyard. You don't even have to go through the backyard to get to them, or like the gated area really, but it's like on the one side of the house. And so they were over, like I said, on the side of the house doing that. But they, like, you know, we just didn't want them, you know, the dogs to be running around, and normally we separate the dogs too when we feed them, so I'd have to have them in different spots in the house anyway as well. So just like that whole kind of thing. So I like got up, had to go take care of all of that. Then I came back in my room and was like, okay, well, I went to bed not super late last night, but I did fall asleep a little bit later. So I was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna fall back asleep. I laid in bed, rolled around, kept hitting the snooze button on my alarm clock. I think I got like a half an hour of sleep between about 6 o'clock and about 10 o'clock, or maybe a half an hour to an hour of sleep. But I think I fell asleep at about like probably like 1 o'clock or later last night. So I only got a few hours of sleep and then took a little nap for like an hour, half an hour or something like that. And it's funny because Jack's like, oh, well, right after you took the dogs out, I fell asleep again until like, I don't know, he said 9 or 10 o'clock or something like that. So I, like I said, I was so, like, my alarm clock hadn't even gone off yet and I was already awake. Because I think my alarm clock goes off at 8, but I was up. And then, like I said, I was like trying to kind of fall back asleep, never really fell back asleep. So again, I'm super, super tired. again, most of the things that I'm saying and thinking and stuff doesn't even make sense. I don't know. Like I said, I was telling you guys about something. I don't remember what it was because I'm so tired right now. But yeah, anyways, we're getting that done. We're just about finished up with that. And then again too, they are going to be doing the drywall soon at some point as well. So that's really cool. Like I said, that's another really big thing that we can, you know, kind of get done. And again too, now once the window's done, my dad's going to be able to finish doing the insulation, and then we're going to be able to get them drywalled. And then after that, we just have to do the floor, and then the furniture can get moved upstairs. The floor will get done, and then we can probably paint. But honestly guys, I'm thinking painting's going to take 1, maybe 2 days to get done. Like we did while we were doing all of our big projects and stuff like that. Like while we were in lockdown, we were doing all our projects. Jack painted, like I think Jack painted the kitchen, and the problem was that we were kind of moving around. Like we were like, okay, we're gonna do this wall or this section or whatever while we were doing like other project stuff, because we couldn't, like, you know, we had to move the refrigerator out, we had to do a whole bunch of stuff. So like that was a little bit more difficult. We're going in a fresh room with no furniture, no nothing we have to worry about. So it'll probably be really easy and really quick and really kind of clean to just, you know, like I said, get that painted. It's a bigger room and we're adding more walls. It should be done in a fairly quick amount of time. And again too, we can probably, like between me and Jack, if we're doing it together, we'll probably get it done quick. The only thing I'm wondering though is maybe we might want to do the painting before they actually do the floor. I don't know how messy the floor is though, because obviously we don't want to paint and then be like, oh yeah, we have to touch up a bunch of stuff, because, you know, like I know they have to put like leveling compound down and stuff like that, so I have no clue how messy that is. Like, you know, so I've never really seen or done like the floor stuff, other than we just did like the sticky tile stuff in the kitchen, like the like laminate kind of tile. We put that down ourselves, but I think they're doing laminate floor upstairs, my parents are. But again too, like our contractor was like, you want to put leveling like compound down, which is probably the problem that we had in both the bathroom and in the living room / hallway that's tiled, because that's what we did, but we didn't put the leveling compound down, and or you know, whatever, it's like leveling stuff that you're supposed to put down, because we were like, oh, we'll just stick them over the existing tiles, because all those tiles were okay. But then when we tore the tile, we decided to then tear the tiles up, and then I think it left a lot of imperfections, and so there's a lot of now broken tiles because of that. And they're also really thin, so they're very easy to crack, and so we have to redo the floors in the whole kitchen, bathroom, hallway area anyway, all over again after we already did them, because we've broken so many tiles now, and they've like slid and that kind of stuff, because like I said, we probably should have, you know, we just thought, oh, we're just sticking them over the other ones, and like I said, that was not really the case. The other ones, like again too, we didn't have any problems with the other ones. None of the other ones that we had prior were like, you know, chipped or like cracked. Not, I don't want to say cracked, they're laminate but you know, like nothing like, you know, again, like the problems we're having now. So I don't really know. Like I said, it might have been a problem when we pulled up some of the tile instead, but you know, we just thought, pull it up, put new stuff down. It's not really the same thing, and like I said, leaving a lot of imperfection. And I don't know too if it really has as much to do with like just doing regular tile as it does with doing the like laminate, like hardwood floor, which is what my parents are doing upstairs. So like I said, I didn't know that, but now that we do, we can possibly, and we might even hire them to do the floors in there to know that it's being done right, because like I said, we didn't do that. But painting, I have no problem with painting. I've been like, you know, I don't want to say painting since I was little, but I remember one spring break in, I think it was 6th grade, was when, and I think the last time we painted the living room. That's how long ago the living room hasn't been painted for. But like I think maybe we painted once since then. But I just remember that summer, like, or that spring break, we like did it, and we did it in like one weekend, like, because it was like maybe like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing. And again too, it was all the furniture had to be moved over, all the furniture had to be moved back, you know, we were like moving things around in the living room. And so, you know, and we had a lot of furniture. So obviously there's, you know, like I said, you can only work so much in the space that you have. But like upstairs will be so easy because it's just going to be a clean slate to just get it all done. But like I said, I don't know what order we're going to want to do that in, before the floors or after the floors. And then again too, we can get then people moved around, because like we want to do the same thing too, like move all of Jack's stuff out of his room to get his room done. We're going to resand the floors also too, was what I assume is the goal for everything still, and then also repaint in everybody's room as well, since everybody's moving around rooms down here in the 3 downstairs rooms. So like I said, all of the bedrooms I guess are all getting painted. But anyways, like I said, that is, we're still working on big projects, but we're, like I said, kind of at the end of, I guess, our rope a little bit as far as our projects go and what we can do. Once they're done with the windows, we still have to wait. You know, we can do the insulation, and then after that we're just waiting on their stuff. And then again too, whenever we can paint, we will paint. But then again too, flooring and drywall stuff and everything like that is what we're still kind of waiting on. So anyways though, I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed, because I clearly need to get to bed. I'm hoping to get up early tomorrow, and again too, if they're coming tomorrow again, I don't know when exactly, but we'll have to get the dogs outside. We'll have to, you know, get them fed before they get here and all that stuff. So most likely I'll probably be up early, so that means I need to get in the shower and get to bed. But I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.